Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And
welcome to the Chip and Cern Show.
You're listening to the Chip and Cern Show. I had my mind locked up on me.
Brain fart.
I was trying to think about how to say a word because I can't say it properly.
Pronunciation.
Yeah. Pronunciation. So, Cerny, what are we talking about today?
Net neutrality.
Net neutrality. Neutral?
Well, kind of. Not like neutrality. It's neutrality.
Neutrality.
You gotta blend it.
Neutrality. Net neutrality.
And you can see on the 360 camos, I'm trying to tell Chip to...
He's like elongating like a piece of, like if you were like stretching a mozzarella cheese. So this is a very, this is definitely a trending topic, if you will. So the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, a government entity, is looking to claw back or repeal some Obama-era laws that preserved this net neutrality thing.
Oh, very good. Very good.
So now you have it up what exactly it is. If you don't know, Cerny will cover it.
It is the principle that internet service providers must treat all data on the same on the internet the same. And will not discriminate or change differently by user, content, website, platform, application, type of attached equipment, or method of communication.
So,
for instance, under these principles, the internet service providers are unable to intentionally block, slow down, or charge money for specific websites and online content.
Thank you, Cerny. I will translate in layman's terms. Basically, Xfinity sucks. They're this Satan's piss. What this rule currently means is Xfinity can't go, oh, well, you like to go to YouTube and Hulu and you like to stream a lot of videos. Well, that's if you want to go to those websites still, you can. It's an extra $5, $15, whatever they want to charge a month. Or, you want the social media package where you can access Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat? That's $5 a month.
Yes.
So that prevents this, or, porn sites, whatever, or... I know, people will be up in arms.
The revolution starts with the porn throttling.
Oh, it will. I will be... That one hits too close to home for me. Something has to be done about this. Thus then why the Chip and Cern Show has an episode about it. So the way that the FCC is now, this guy... Do you see the picture of the commission? I call him the commissioner, the FCC head of whatever. He just looks so hateable. Is a good way to put it. They are. What's the way that they're spinning it?
Hateable.
I mean, so this what's his He was just appointed officially the head of the FCC, and he was sort of the interim guy under the Obama administration, because I don't remember how exactly he got there, but basically the dude's a little bit corrupt. He's in bed with a lot of big corporations, and I mean, I don't know how much research you've done into it, Cerny, but I don't foresee repealing this. I can't see how that helps the consumer.
It doesn't. Realistically, I mean,
that's what I'm trying to think.
It's a money grab is what it is. Just like it's as I view it, it's this administration is trying to like really drive a wedge between upper. There's no middle. It's just upper and lower, and then there's it's so.
Well, they're very pro
upper.
Capitalism, which I understand the country is, we have a bit of a foundation on that, but like the corporations are only getting bigger and more powerful, and this is only going to help them.
So,
in my opinion.
In your opinion. Side note.
Mm-hmm.
I did get into, so usually at work, there's a few people that.
Oh, the chairman's name is Ajit Pai. Ajitpai.
Ajay.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Anyway, that's my opinion.
I do hear a lot of nonsense, and then they say, "Well, that's my opinion,"
mm-hmm.
and then my rebuttal would be, "It does not make it valid."
It's true.
Your opinion does not make it valid.
That is true.
It's not a disclaimer that I fall by.
Now, there's a big hoopla about this because when this sort of ballot measure, or not ballot measure, proposition originally came public, the FCC, being a government agency, can, ask for comments, and people are allowed to comment freely on this. There was 50,000 comments on consumer complaints that have disappeared from the agency's records. I know, like I mentioned maybe an episode or two ago that we watched John Oliver. He did sort of a piece on this saying, hey, here's what they're trying to do, and if you want to stop this, go to this website. And he provided the URL, and they were saying, oh, these were fraudulent comments that people had on there, or they all took them down. So it's not really acting in the best interest of the consumer. They're kind of
spin it as you can pay less if you only, it's like one of those package deals where it's like, if you only use it for this, and why would you pay for everything when we could pay a smaller amount for just,
That's not how the world works in this day and age. Everyone knows that.
You use your internet for basically everything, not just...
And more and more so. I mean, you were telling me before the show, your mother and father-in-law, who I would say are not technology, they're not savvy at all. We're just asking you how to cut the cord and get rid of their cable and go with the Roku or the smart TV.
Yes.
They're going to be using these type of services.
Yes.
That they would have to add additional packages for YouTube or Hulu or DirecTV or whatever.
Yes.
So they, hopefully they realize that. So yeah, I'm trying to, is there anything that comes to mind for you of like sort of how the process is set in place if it was repealed, how I'm trying to think, because car insurance isn't, hey, you're paying your car insurance no matter what.
You're trying to relate it to something?
Yeah. Is there, I'm trying to think right now, is there any, there's not really.
No, it just break it up into like, you'd pay, it would be like, you pay $7.99 for streaming videos, and then it would be, email would be, it kind of breaks, I mean, it's not, maybe, I don't know if it's that granular, but it would break it out into that kind of
buckets.
So then if you wanted the whole full package, it'd be like, a raping.
Well, kind of like you're already doing with your cable bill. If you just want basic cable, 30 channels, it's $30. It almost reminds me.
Movie package, and then, so.
Totally. So, and I'll tell you what, Comcast is not, guess what they care about? Their fucking share price. They don't care about if they're treating Chip and CERN right. I'll tell you what they won't do. They'll go, Cerny, you're paying $89 a month for your cable now? Well, guess what? These new laws, we're changing things up. We're going to drop you down to $29.99.
So this is funny. So on the right over here,
I
called Papa CERN.
Okay.
And he was talking. So he actually went on a jag about net neutrality.
Oh.
And
does he have a Skype account? We could bring him on. He put Dana to shame, that's for sure.
Raz put a pot of coffee on for calling Papa CERN because he's going to be going on for a while. He was going through this jag about he's turning Trump into Europe, dividing the classes, and with acts like this about favoring the upper and the lower. And that was his whole, he went through this whole thing, and he started with, with net neutrality, and then he spun off into...
Went down the rabbit hole there. Yeah. I could see that.
His thing is, it's a money grab and it's like as he said, I've seen this before as a scholar of history, as he said,
which is true.
This is true. This has happened before, and it never. He even went through the whole Reaganomics.
Oh, Reaganomics, yeah.
Where if you give the money back to the corporations, they'll share it with. He says it never happens. They always hoard it, and then it drives this. And then, as he says, everyone plays a defensive.
Right.
The rich hold their money, and then the
they
poor hold their money because you're getting you have less of it, and the economy slows, and then he goes through this whole
I have a perfect example of this. One of our more popular episodes, the Wells Fargo episode, where I commented on some of the allegations or the facts that have been happening. I remember, and I worked for them during the economic downturn of 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And I remember my boss coming to me and going, the economy, the economy,
sucks.
We're having tough. We can only give you 1% raise or whatever the raise was, or we can't give you a raise this year. Okay. Now, I also worked there when their share price was fucking through the roof.
Yeah.
Now, did they go, hey, we're doing really well.
We'll share.
Here's 10%. Nope.
Yeah.
So what do you fucking expect? That's not going to happen.
And that's kind of how it works with. It doesn't really get spread as in theory.
Right. Sure, it sounds great.
So this is my take on just economics in general, right?
Oh.
So in theory,
drop some fucking knowledge on us, Cerny.
In theory, communism is perfect. Socialism is perfect. Capitalism is perfect. Always in theory. Never takes into consideration the human factor, right? So, you always have a communist system or social system, there's no drive for innovation because there's no reward for it.
No one's going to want to be a doctor because you make the same amount of money if you work at McDonald's.
Yes. Well, in capitalism, if there's nobody watching, nobody, so that's the when you start tearing down those. In theory, net neutrality. If you break it down, it's just be paying for the but we all know in the long run,
right? Totally,
what it leads to. So, no go.
No,
you need a blend. You need a blend.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of all different types.
Yes, you need the Food and Drug Administration, and you need those. You need the.
Now, does Cerny think that this will get rolled back?
No.
You think? I hope not as well.
I mean, when Trump was running for president, I thought, no way. So
we definitely joked about that before. I have seen,
and then the nightmare came true.
Yeah, I've seen, and we wake up every morning in the same nightmare. I've seen people say like this, it will get stopped in court. Like when this happens, if it gets rolled back, it'll be sued. So one thing I've noticed about all these big, Trump things that he's done, and now we're getting off topic a little bit, but he kind of puffing his chest out. Oh, I'm banning transgender people from the military.
Yeah.
He says a lot of stuff, but right now it's just hot air because that shit's getting blocked. A lot of stuff he says is not actually being pushed out live, so to speak. The Muslim on his travel ban, that was like months ago when that was supposed to happen. That has not happened. There's a lot of, but anyway.
He actually is kind of like Kim Jong-un, right? Just a lot of the fire and fear, just the stupid,
his fucking Twitter account. So, I mean...
Posturing, a lot of posturing.
And I don't see... I mean, you're asking... There's no way people are going to go, you know what, I don't need Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, and so let's see what they have here. Oh, right. Individual citizens, as opposed to Washington bureaucrats, should be able to select whatever services they desire. I mean, you're right. To a certain extent, that does sound good. I don't know what part of the internet I don't use, the dark web or something maybe.
Yeah, or Bitcoin
Cryptocurrencies. But like, I want the Facebook, I want YouTube, I want, that's what they're going to charge us for.
Yeah, I don't want to be charged per website I go to.
I got to have my fucking spank material. And I'm not, God, how much are they going to charge for the porn now?
Oh,
probably $19.99.
You porn is going to get, it's not free anymore.
Fuck. You know what's going to bring back the golden age, the DVDs.
It's going to bring DVD and VHS make a hard comeback.
Betamax, hard. I see what you did there. Hard comebacks.
There you
go. There's got to be a zero sound for that. The hard comeback. we need the. We need that thing. Yeah, I don't know. What do you? I guess it could. It might spur. And people are. What it's going to do is it's going to piss people off, and they're going to go around it. And they're also saying, oh well, it'll bring up competition because Xfinity won't be the only one. That's bullshit. You know that's bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
The whole competition, again, on some things, competition, like the Netflix and everything. Yeah,
right.
It's brought up a better
Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime
with their originals and stuff, with like Stranger Things and all that shit. It brings a better quality and whatnot. But
totally,
there has to be like guardrails, I guess.
Yeah, and there's no Xfinity owns the lines in the ground. Yeah, they're gonna. You think they're gonna lease them to somebody, and then that company's somehow gonna undercut them? That's not sustainable.
And they're not gonna throttle the fucking speeds or whatever if that happens. Come on.
Now I want to know what's going on. My fucking overages, my terabyte downloads every month here.
What do you have? I'm
capped.
I'm not capped. Not yet, but I'm only at like 50 megs a second.
I'm like, as fast as you can get it, let me burn through it as fast as I can. But, we got all this fucking cameras and everything we get now.
The doorbell, it's all Wi-Fi.
I look, 7 fucking Echoes now at my house. I'm like, I only have 4 rooms. How's this even possible? Got one in the shitter, maybe. Order more TP, Alexa. Yeah. So, FCC, I hope it gets struck down, net neutrality.
I do.
Oh, no. Alexa is actually ordering toilet paper. No. Alexa, cancel. Thank you. If toilet paper comes to my house, that will be something.
Tomorrow.
Just
box of Charmin.
There's a big fucking box truck pulls up and it's like the guy comes out a forklift. It's like two pallets of Charmin.
No.
Or what if I bought the bear?
Oh, the bear, the actual bear? Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
The kid would like that probably. So, I mean, I don't, and you know what? They're going to start charging for podcasts. If you want to download on iTunes or SoundCloud or whatever, we're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already hurting on the downloads. We don't need any more resistance.
We don't need any paths.
I know.
Resistance here.
What's the opposite of this? We need a direct pipe into the downloads for Chip and Cern Show.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, if you have any thoughts about it, I'm sure this will be a hot button topic for the next month at least. And I would encourage you...
Until hopefully it gets struck down.
Yeah, that's true. If it's on YouTube, maybe we'll link it in the show notes.
There you go.
The John Oliver clip where he kind of breaks down some of this and he kind of exposes the FCC chairman guy who's a fucking ass.
Unless John Oliver sends us a copyright infringement.
Oh God, that's true. We've been getting our hands slapped on the YouTube.
Yeah. Well, there was that one, and then there was the mattress.
Yeah. Well, that's a saga that shall be wrapped up soon, hopefully. Anyway, let the net be free, man. I'm not paying for my Spank Bank material anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Or would you? So actually, I don't subscribe to any porn sites, but they do. There are like $10 a month or whatever, like a Netflix.
Oh yeah.
So you pay that $10 plus, you would pay more money just to access.
Wow. Might as well get a hooker at that moment.
Man, that'll run up. It'll be like $10 nut right here. Or if you do more nuts, less they are.
Oh.
I
Be like economy of scale, and then
yeah. I think if this actually does happen, I guarantee DVDs will come back. Porn will go back to DVD or whatever the new, maybe the download, like the iTunes download or something. That's my thought.
I think you're right. We'll be sharing with the email sharing or whatever it would be.
Cerny, check out this one. I don't know where I was going to go.
Is it your month to download? Robert?
Yeah. Cerny, you got to use your bandwidth this month to get me College Co-eds 9. Anyway, shoot us all your feedback. Where are they going to send that feedback to, Cerny?
You can send it to on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Chip and Cern Show. You can actually just Google Chip and Cern Show, and you can find your path. You can also email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Chip and Cern Show. At the shop, chipandcernshow.com/shop. Black Friday sale.
Black Friday sales. Yes. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.